Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is label it. So your longest side is always opposite your right angle. And then A and B don't matter. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So in this question, 5.5 squared plus 4 squared is C squared. So I'm looking for my longest side this time. So if I put this in the calculator, you should get 46.25. And then your last thing to always remember to do is square root. And that first question to one decimal place is 6.8. Okay, so that's if you're looking for the longest side. This second one will help anybody who is doing the questions where you've been given the hypotenuse, okay? So if I look here, they've gave me C, which some people like, okay, what do we do here? Because this is the answer. And then you can label your other sides A and B. So then you put that into your formula. So A squared plus B squared is C squared. So 24 squared plus B squared is 37 squared. So when you get to this point, you need to say, okay, because you're looking for one of the shortest sides, you're going to bring this 24 over by subtracting. So B squared actually equals 37 squared minus 24 squared. So you're working out the difference between the longest and one of the shortest sides. So if you put that straight into your calculator, it's going to give you 793. So if you work out the square root, and this question wants 3 significant figures, it's going to be 28.2 millimeters. So if you're looking for one of the shortest sides, remember you have to subtract. Right, question 3. This time, it gave you all the sides of a triangle. So you're going to do like a little sketch and say 10.5, 12, and 16.5. And it's asking you, is it a right angle triangle? So if you are ever asked this question, and it says explain your answer, Pythagoras should work with these numbers. So the two shorter sides squared, the sum of them should equal 16.5 squared. So you're going to test it out. Okay, so if you put it in, 10.5 squared plus 12 squared, that gives me an answer of 254.25. If that works, that means 16.5 should be the same. But if I put that in, it's actually 272.25. So no, this is not a right angle triangle because A squared plus B squared doesn't equal C squared. Okay, so it's not a right angle triangle. If anyone's got any questions, let me know. Right, the last question. This is where, if you were asked this is in an exam, it doesn't say use Pythagoras, you have to work it out yourself. It wants me to work out the perimeter of the triangle. So I know that perimeter means I'm going to add all the sides together. So in this question, the only side I don't know right now is C. Okay, so I'll say, okay, I need to use Pythagoras to work out that short side. So 6 squared plus 5 squared is C squared. So 61 is C squared. So that means C is 7.8 1 to 3 significant figures. And then all I need to do now is add the sides together. So 6 plus 5 plus your answer. So we get 18.8 to 3 significant figures. Okay, and that would be centimeters. So 4 different types of questions there. The first one was just using Pythagoras to do the hypotenuse. The second one was for the shorter side. The third one was just testing, do you have a right angle triangle? And then the last one was actually working out the perimeter of a shape.